Hey everyone, Bert from Just Ask Bert, and I'm here to talk to you today about user testing. It's a website that allows you to go in and test different things like apps, ask your advice on certain products, maybe test something that you may have around the house, or give your opinion on something like an app or a website, or ask you questions about different sites that you've been on and how you relate to them. And I want to talk to you about this because I was a little misguided when I first saw some YouTube videos on describing how easy it is to make money on user testing. Now, one of the things that bothered me after I've gotten started is these notions that people are going to make $100, $200 per day. And that's just simply not true. On average, I make 20 bucks a week. 20 bucks a week. Now, let me show you a few things right here. This is some of the sites I see, some of the videos. $200 a day, no qualifications. $30 per hour, just testing websites. Okay, sounds good. Sign me up. User testing, make up to 60 bucks an hour. User testing, $100 a day, no experience. That's true. However, let me run you through this because I've done it for a month now. And I'm going to give you an honest opinion. I'm not going to fill you full of clickbait and thumbnails that are not really honest to get you to click and then they monetize because they grab your time because you're watching their video on how to do this. I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a lie. $200 a day? No way. Here's what happens. Once you go into the website and you register, you have to take a test. Now, this test is going to see how you do and how you think. So they are looking for people with some critical thinking skills. Something that maybe our society is lacking these days. Not everybody has critical thinking skills. Be able to look at something and talk it through and follow it out, right? Some people can't do that, so they're not going to pass the test. They don't tell you that. So that's the first thing you have to do. And there's some good videos on YouTube of showing you how to pass the test. Okay, number 2, and I passed the test, okay? It took about a week to get a response back. I did fill it out on Labor Day weekend on a Friday night. So I knew Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday was the holiday. I wasn't going to hear anything till at least Tuesday. I think it was Friday. So it was a full week before I heard anything. Maybe it was even after that. Actually, it was after that. I'm sorry. It was after that. It was about 10 days before I heard back. But I did pass, and I did take a few tests right out of the gate. Within a few days, I had a test or two. The first one, I absolutely bombed. I got a huge critique back from the person telling me everything I did wrong. They were very nice about it. They still gave me a 4-star out of 5, which they didn't need to, but just to get me started, they helped me out. They realized I was brand new. And once I got the hang of it, by the 3rd and 4th one, I was doing much better. It is rated on a 5-star system. Once you do a review or a test, I should say, the person who's watching this or listening to this and getting your input will give you a rating. I've had 6 tests so far, and I have received 4.7. The first one, like I say, was a 4. I didn't get one on the second one, and the rest of them have been 5s. So they want you to have a certain star ratio. Like I say, mine's 4.7 out of 5. And I am still waiting on 2 more to come in, so hopefully it'll get closer to 5. But what happens? Why am I saying it's impossible to get $200 a day or even $100 a day? You can probably get $100 a day if you're really lucky. Here's what happens. I would show you my phone, but I'm recording it on my phone. But you get these invites on the app. And I'm going to show you right here. This is what you're going to get on your computer. So I have a PC and I have a Mac. I do my trading, but my PC is kind of my trading computer, but I can do them on both. And I also have a tablet as well. So I have everything that they will ask for. So I actually have had one test that I screened for that did ask for a tablet. I don't know what for because it didn't pass the screen. This is the point I'm going to get to. And this is why I'm telling you those videos are false. Especially that one says $200 a day. Give me a break. I want that guy to actually show me the $200 a day, how he can do it. There's no way. Here's why. You get your device, right? And let's just say this is my phone. And you will get the user test invitation. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up right now. Oh, of course it's going to update. Okay, never mind. It's going to update, and it's going to show you on your phone available tests that you can take. But you have to take a screen. So, let me refresh this here on the website. Let's see if there's one that comes up. Nope. That's the other problem. If there's no test, that's what you're going to get. Okay? I'm a completed test. I know I'm jumping around here. Here's some completed tests right here. Right? And so, they'll pop up on your screen. It'll tell you what device it wants. Your PC or Mac, your tablet, or your iOS, which is your Apple phone, or Android. Most of them are on your smartphone. Most of them are on your smartphone. A few of them, you have to have a computer. Once you get an invitation, and I wish there was one up I could show you, you'll press the blue button. It'll say start screen or screen. And it'll ask you a series of questions. Have you shopped at any of these stores in the last month? And it'll give you a list. Click, 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 click. And you're like, oh, I clicked most of them. Awesome, I'm going to get it. And then you go to the next. It might have 2 questions. It might have 20 questions. It'll say right on there, 1 of 11, 1 of 8. And so you go the next question. You go next. And it'll say, if you shopped at Macy's in the last week, which department did you shop in? You'll click, if you were there, you'll click 3 out of the 8 departments. Well, you click next. Boom. Oh, thank you for your time. Not this time. And it'll click you out. That happens most of the time. It'll just rule you out. And I probably don't get 20 offers per day. Most of them are $10 per day, or per test, sorry. $10 per test. So if I do get one and I take it, and it takes me maybe 20 minutes to do, right, to do the review of an app or a website or whatever, they'll pay me $10. Great. But I might have already went through a dozen, maybe 20 other screens before I finally got one that said, hey, we want you as a tester. That's what I'm saying. When these guys making these videos are saying $100 per day, that means you have to, on the $10 ones, which is the majority of them. Majority of them are $10. There are ones that pay $30 for a 30-minute one-on-one session or with a group, or $60 for an hour. Yeah. Try to take those and try to see how many you actually wind up getting. Okay? Few and far between. And even the $10 ones. If there is 6 of them right there in a row, let's just say they're all on your iPhone. You take the screens for all of them. I'll bet you maybe you might do that 3 or 4 times before you finally get one. Again, when clickbaiters are saying $100 per day, $200 per day, make $60 an hour, right? $30 for just testing websites. That's true. That's not a false. The guy says right here, $200 per day. Totally false. That's a lie. You would have to do 20 a day. And you don't even get sometimes that many offers. And then you have to screen for them. And of those 20, you may get 1, maybe 2. Gosh, if you're lucky, 3 or 4. That would be a phenomenal day. I want you to realize this because I'm being straight with you. I hate when people lie to me about stuff just to get clickbait, just so I can click that video. Oh, I'm going to do this. Because it adds to his time. And he gets monetized for it. That's how that works. That's how Google AdSense works. So they want to do something to attract you. I'm going to be straight with you. You can make some supplemental income. You know, I've made how much so far? Less than $100. I've been doing this for a month. Okay. I did take a week off for our honeymoon. Got married. But, so I think I'm on week 4. And I'm just, it's just Monday. So I had the previous 3 weeks. So I actually have 6, I should say. 6 so far. That those offers are few and far between that you get. If I get 2 a week, that's great. I'm checking several times a day. I sit here in front of my computers all day long, watch my stock markets, watch my stocks. I've been watching these 2 all day because they've been very volatile. So I've bought a lot of stock today because it was cheap. But a lot of my downtime, I just click the refresh on the user testing. I'm sitting here anyway, right? Not really doing anything else. And guess what? If I can get to it here. You know, today's a slow day. Today's Monday. Yep. That's what it's like. You don't get much. So, again, I usually just deposit it into my banking account or my savings account, and that's where it's going. I'm not going to rely on this to be a steady source of income. I'm not going to rely on this to make my car payment or to pay for my car insurance or food. It is just going to my savings. Because this rate, $20 a week, maybe if I can even double that to 40, if I get lucky enough to pass the screens, that's not gonna make or break me. So it really should be considered supplemental income. It shouldn't even be considered gig income, like a DoorDash or Grubhub or driving for Uber. You know, that's more of making your side hustle or making your living. User testing is not making a living. Okay. If you can get lucky enough to get one of those live conversation interviews with $30 per half hour or $60 for an hour, awesome. Do it. I'll get one eventually. Haven't got one yet. Again, been doing it in a month. This guy's saying $200 a day. That's a lie. He wants you to clickbait him. That's all he's doing. He's lying to you so you can click him. Sorry to call him out like that, but I hate that crap. Yeah, so Just Ask Bert is about truth. It's about informing you of things that maybe you didn't know. I'm going to create this channel. This is my very first. Well, I had a couple reviews in the past about food, but I'm going to review food. I'm going to talk about the newest things, the trending things. I'm also going to do historical research on facts that maybe most people didn't know. Like, how did the creation of the Apple logo happen? What's that story? So, yeah, I want you to click that like button if you would, please, and also subscribe to this channel. Again, I'll be putting out content, and I'm really excited about this, and I'm can't wait to bring you more content, but also just have you join along on board, I should say. Obviously, I need to work on my presentation too. So thank you for watching this video. Join user testing, but again, don't have high expectations like some of these are trying to lie to you about. That's just not true. It is something that you can do in your spare time, and you will make some extra money. But it's just extra money just to put aside, or maybe buy a pizza. You can't make a living off of it. So, but it is fun, and I do enjoy it. So with that, I'll say adieu. Have a great one. Thanks for watching.